flights are getting canceled left and right, and a lot of cruisers are really panicking. Let's look at 5 scenarios and what you can really do right now to protect your cruise. I'm Charity. I'm not a travel agent, but I travel often, and I like sharing tips to make it easier for others. This is a stressful week for a lot of travelers, especially if you have a cruise booked. Some people have a flight booked the day before, some people are flying in the day of, and some people are just considering getting in the car and driving. Airlines are canceling flights the day before, so last minute changes are happening non-stop. So here's how I would think through it calmly, depending on where you are right now. Number 1, if your flight is booked the day of your cruise. If your flight's booked the same day as your cruise, you're taking a real risk right now or anytime. All guests have to be on board the ship 90 minutes before the cruise leaves. If there's a delay or traffic, the ship's not going to wait for you. Here's what I'd do if I was flying in the day of. See if you can move your flight up to the night before. The airline could remove the change fee if they've already made a change to your flight. If that's not possible, look for an earlier flight or even a red-eye flight. And check nearby airports. If you were flying into Miami, maybe you fly into Fort Lauderdale, or you fly into Orlando and take the Bright Line down. In most cases, there's another airport you could consider within 2 hours of where your port is. Number 2, if you're flying in the day before your cruise. If your flight's the day before, that's good, but here's how you can make it even safer. See if you can switch to the earliest flight that morning. Make sure to confirm your hotel near the port and make sure it's refundable. Track your plane in the airline app and on the FlightAware app. If the inbound airline is delayed, you'll know it before the app updates. I love to do this when I'm flying. Basically, don't just assume you're safe because you're flying in the day before. Changes could still happen, so watch those updates. Number 3, if you're within driving distance of the port. Now, I love to fly, and I hate to drive anything over 4 hours these days, but if you're within a 12 to 15 hour drive, you could consider whether or not you need to drive instead of fly. The drive's going to be long, but you'd be removing one of the biggest obstacles that you're up against, which is the flight getting canceled. If you do drive, leave an extra day early if you can and make it a little road trip. Stop at a Buc-ee's, look at some stuff on the way. It's not a glamorous way to travel, but it will get you there. Number 4, if you're considering backup flights, here's what I would do. Some travelers have one flight booked and they're considering booking a second flight just in case. This isn't a bad idea if you can afford it, and it gives you peace of mind, especially if you use points and those points are refundable. Just remember, the moment you're for sure which flight you're taking, cancel the other one so you're sure to get your points or your money back. Number 5, if you have travel insurance and you're worried about the timing. My advice is pull up your travel insurance and read the trip delay and interruption sections tonight. And remember that boarding for the cruise closes 90 minutes before departure. Even if your plane lands on time, an hour of traffic could still cost you your cruise. So if you're able to build in that cushion now, do it. If you're watching this and you're stressed out, give yourself some grace. Travel is unpredictable right now. I always think having a plan makes all the difference, and I like to look at removing as many obstacles as we can when we're traveling. If this helped, share it with your cruise group, share it with other people who are traveling. Be sure to follow me. If you're trying to make those decisions, feel free to comment. This community can help you if you need it. And find more at charitybradley.com, including downloadable guides that are great for first-time cruisers, great for people who haven't cruised in a while. Safe travels, and thanks for watching.